That one. Turn it round. Really. Yeah?
Everything okay down there?
Yeah?
Okay.
What the do you know? Hey Christina, hey everybody joining us. Hope you're well. First time out for a long time. Ooh, it's a portal. It's not really, it's a big hole. Hey, how are we all? Hope everybody's had a great day. I've no idea, mate. Just somebody walking past. Everything all right? Yeah. He'll be right. Hi, Keller. Hi, Michelle, Antoinette. Hello, everybody joining us. Hi, Gillian. Have I gone past? No, I haven't. Hiya, Patricia. No, it's good to be out. To be fair, I won't really fit. You know, I'm sure I've walked past where I'm supposed to be going. No, I haven't. Hiya, Lana. Hope we're all well. Oh, that curry's recurring on me already. So, it is a place we've been fairly regularly before. We didn't want to go too far tonight because I'm out on my own and I get scared. No, I don't get scared, but still not 100%. And so Lindsay sat in car just in case what happens. Let's have a quick vape while we're walking. I'm okay, thank you. Thank you, Gillian. I wouldn't have said cheers or thank you when it came out thank you. Yeah, Lindsay, it's not actually that cold here tonight. Not as cold as it were at football or Saturday. Oh dear no. Hey Nanny Lynn. I'll tell you a little bit about this place, even though most of you will probably always hear noises right there. It is a bit freaky here, must admit. So, you'll all know what that one is. Squeaky trees. So we've come to George Yardley's grave. And it says there, in memory of George Yardley, wood collier, he was burnt to death in his cabin on this place on October the 11th, 1786. And then there's 4 names: a salesman, a gamekeeper, a bessermaker, and an innkeeper who paid for the stone to be put up. And yeah, this area, it was a woodland, but it was, I can't remember what they said it were now, coppice with standards or something it was called, coppice with standards. And what that meant is they divided the woodland up into certain like areas, so big, and each of them areas will have been rented or leased out, whatever, to different people, whether they be colliers, bessermakers, whatever trade they were doing that they could do in here. So George was a charcoal burner, and charcoal was produced intensively in these woods and other woods in the 17th, other woods in Sheffield in the 17th and 18th centuries. It was made for iron making before coke was invented. Charcoal burning was mostly carried out between April and November. The wood was cut in autumn and winter of the previous year and dried. A single charcoal burn took at least 2 cords of wood. The wood was stacked carefully, then the stack was covered by turfs, woodland, by dust and ashes, so as to exclude all air. The stack was lit in the centre, and when the stack was alight, the flue was sealed and left so that the whole of the stack burned steadily, thoroughly, and without YouTube. I've lost YouTube, it's back. We're back. So, I don't know what bits you missed. A burn could last up to 10 days, and throughout that time, a collier or chopper had to watch the stack, patch any places where the fire burnt through, the covering, protect the stack from the wind changes and high winds, and dampen spots which became too hot. The collier had a hut or wigwam by the hearth where he lived during the burn. When the burn was complete and the fire died out, the stack was allowed to cool, then the covering raked off and the charcoal packed into sacks for transport. The woods here have more than 300 charcoal hearths, but they are not always easy to spot. Hearths were used more than once. The burning stack was about 15 feet or 4 meters across, and space was needed round for access, hurdles for shelter from the wind, tools. The collier's hut was close but outside the hearth. You can identify a hearth because there will be a small pieces of charcoal in the top layer of soil. Colliers' families often joined them in the woods during the burning season, and this relieved the stresses on the wood collier and allowed him to sleep more. The Wood Collier's Memorial suggests that George Yardley was working alone when he burnt to death on the 11th of October 1786. The friends who paid for the memorial were William Brooke, salesman, David Glossop, gamekeeper, Thomas Smith, broommaker, and Sampson Brookshaw, innkeeper. They may have visited George Yardley in the evening, and he slept too well after the visit to respond to the start of the fire. Sampson Brookshaw kept the rising sun in on the lane opposite. The shelter, the inn and the shelter were only a few hundred yards apart. So yeah, so we're here at George Yardley's grave. I'm going to set up, actually slightly different, we're going to set up bang in front of it tonight. Set up here for now. Sorry about losing YouTube earlier, so just give me a minute. It might be a bit shaky because I've got to extend my legs. Not worse than having to come out and extend your legs in cold. So they say. Oh, wrong one. Well, that's not good, is it? Oh, I haven't fastened one of my legs up, but which one haven't I fastened up? That's no good. So we need to lower that front one, otherwise we're just going to tip over. So, oh, I've already fallen over. Great. So we'll get some gear out. We've got I bought a Wren Bear. I've got the flashy balls and some other bits. EMF meter. So I'll put that out and then I'll sort some more out. So that's an EMF meter, and if that goes close to an EMF, it's not going to work with that. It'll change from green to red. A couple of flashy balls. Well, let me get my torch out, so I just tripped over a tree. There. To make sure you can see all them. And actually try and get camera straight. Turn the light down a bit. I've got wonky legs. Put this one on and we'll get started. So peaceful in these woods. Move that one in a little bit. That even. How are we all today anyway? Have we all had a good day? Would take an hour and a half to load up now, this, wouldn't it? Come on, today. Technology at its best. Hey, everybody joining. Hope you're all well. Where's there footsteps here? I never know why. Right, is that it? Is that the one I want? You put the Alice box on. So we've got a Wren bear and a EF meter, two. What that been there? Might not have been. I hope you can see that alright. I'll read out what it says anyway. Good evening, Spirit. If there is any energies here with me tonight, could you try and let me know by lighting one of the devices up that's on the floor? Either go close to the bear or one of the balls, or go close to that device that's got the green colour on the screen. Horrible. I think that's just a random word, but we'll see. Please try. Can you tell me your name if you're here? Can you make your name come up on that device that I put on the floor, the one that's displaying the words? Tease. Little tease. Come on, Spirit. Try and light this. Try and light the bear up. Try and pick the bear. Give the bear a squeeze. Trying to get a speaker. Come on. Boop, boop. See a goddamn thing. So I'm going to put necrophonic on for a bit.
What?
Hi, Dave. Brother. What's the relevance to brother?
Wait. Just four.
Trying to connect. Oh, I'm trying to stand up with hurting my shin. I want to go the other way. Trying to connect or speak to George Yardley. George, is your energy still here? Do you still come to this place? Yeah. Is it a place you visit? Are you trapped here? Are you stuck here? Can you try and go near one of these devices? I'll show you how they work. You've seen them all before. Can't show you that green one. If you go near to these balls, look, they'll light up. If you go near to the ball, they'll just light up and we'll my e-cig set it off. If you go near that green screen, it should just turn red. For goodness sakes, I keep hitting my shin on that log of the way. Yeah, I can smell burning, but it could be somebody having a fire.
Ian.
Ian? Is the name of Ian relevant to any? Telling you, I can hear voices. Is the name Ian relevant to any energy that's here now? I don't know if it said Ian again or it said here. Hey Charles, hope you're well. Can you let me know that you're here by lighting one of the devices up that's on the floor for me, please? Or moving something, making a loud bang, a loud noise, loud sound. Tell me what used to be here. What happened here?
What?
Can you tell me what George was doing here? If it's not George that's here, what was George doing? Trees. March. Didn't it say from March or did it say April? Can't find it, man. Oh, April. Yeah, between April and October. I thought it said March and October. What's the relevance to March? I mean, there was an old Roman road. I'm not exactly sure the route it passed this part, or whether it did come past this part. I know it's very close to here. It joined Templeborough with somewhere, and there was an old Roman bath as well. March is relevant to that, rather than the month. Hello? Can you tell me your name, please? If you've just said hello on that device, the one that's got the words on the screen down there, look. If you've just said hello on that, can you make your name appear on it? Just your Christian name. I'm John. I'm here to communicate with you. Just to find out your story, the history of this place, what happened here. If you could tell me your name, that would be amazing. Are you affecting that device on the floor? If you are, if you're affecting that device with the words on the screen, you try and touch the teddy bear or one of the balls that are on the floor, make them light up, please.
Fine.
Is Tom here? Straight in the face. There's an energy by the name of Tom. That's right, somebody just walked past and shite torch straight in my face. What goes into woods at this time of night? Come on, Spirit, try and move one of those devices on the floor. Make them light up. Please don't move the one with the screen on it with the words, because if you break that, it's very expensive. Any of the others, you're allowed to move. Me, at you. Well, apart from me, what idiots come into woods at this time of night?
Yep.
Come on now. Please. I haven't been here for a while. And I would like to try and communicate with you, try and talk to you. Well, apart from me. It said me, did it? Well, you know me, I've been here plenty of times. Do you know how many times I've been here? To try and speak to you. Did that just say 6? It could be, I think it's more than 6 to be honest, but it could be. George. If George is here, or if any other energy is here, who knows us and seen us here before, do you remember what we placed on George's grave? We came to George's grave. That was the bug. We came to George's grave and we left something on his grave. Can you tell me what it was? Do you mind me coming here to try and speak to you? Wheels? No, I didn't leave wheels. They were a big bug. We've been here a lot though, Dave, so you might just remember it from watching us here before. I can't remember if I brought you here or not. I'm not sure if I did. Hey, Bev. Can you show yourself as a light? Or a shadow? Walking in front here. Are you able to do that for me? Somebody trapped here. Is there energy trapped here? Hey Joyce.
What?
Tom again. Who's Tom? Jim. It's just you, Joe. It doesn't actually say Tom, it's just you that's obsessed with Tom Hardy. Keep hearing Tom all the time. It's a voice in your head.
Set.
Are you trapped here? I'm going to put the mel meter out as well. See if that does out. Oh, well, where did it sound it? Well, then. Get me torch, I can't see a thing. I put another device, another meter out there. Can you try and go close to that one? Soil. Are you going to stand near the teddy bear so we can see you? And just in front of that grave? And that stone? Just to let us know that you're here. I heard Tom now. Kind of growling. Why can I hear growling? Where's the rum always gone?
You bum.
Come on, Spirit. I've come here to try and communicate with you. Can you please try? Power. Can you please try and speak? Speak to us so we can hear your voice through this device that's playing the sounds. It's just playing phonic sounds. It sounds through. You can select these. You can select these phonic sounds. Try and piece them together to make a sentence or a word. Just to let us know that you're here. Are you able to do that for me? I'd still like to speak to George Yardley. If I broke it. A whisper said no. Do you remember me from coming here before? I think I put some batteries in wrong here. Yep, I think I put them all in backwards. Do you know? Who's going to try to show yourself? Stand in front of us. Oh, that's right weird. I'm trying to get the Night vision. Thermal camera working for some reason. It's not turning on. So put that one that way. That one that way. That one that way. That one that way. There we go. It's going. It's working now for some reason. I thought I saw somebody stood there then. There's a sign. I just thought I saw somebody stood right next to that green sign. So while we're here, and he's standing in front of this camera when I'm pointing it. Able to show yourself to us. This camera, it just picks up heat or cold. If you go and stand near the grave, oops, no. If you go and stand near the gravestone, hopefully we'll be able to pick an image of you up. Can you do that for me, please? Snow has just come up on the Alice box. Come on, stand in front of this. Try and show yourself to us. Show us a shadow or a dark shadow, cold. Well, it can get much colder. Or show yourself as heat. Team. I have a radio. This radio scans through a frequency. Oh, pardon me. In a minute, it's an FM frequency. Oh, why does Jack keep freezing? Teacher. Could have been my ears, but I thought I saw it, but I didn't. I don't want that much reverb on it. Scanning way too fast. No track spirit box. Is any energies here with us? Can you try and use this radio to try and tell us who you are? Tell us your name. Is George Yardley here? Graveyard. Is George Yardley's body in the graveyard? Is this pillow? Is this just a memorial here, not an actual grave? Is George's body buried elsewhere? Whose energy is here with me? You keep seeing the name Sam, Michelle? Is Sam relevant? Sam? Actually, if I remember right, I will go and have a look. I'm sure one of the gentlemen that's named on the stones is Samuel. I'll go and have a look. I'll have to take this with me though. William, David, Thomas, and I don't know if it's Samuel or Samson. It says SAMP. Is Sam relevant to this area? Was Samuel a friend of George's? Yeah, Tom or Thomas is relevant. William, Thomas, David and Samuel. What are your names? Or Sam, I'll say. I don't know if it's Samson or Samuel. Are any of your energies still here? If you are, can you tell me your name? Or put your name up on that screen for me? Torch. We've got 5 more minutes, then I'm going to go for a walk down towards the Collier Pond. Freedom. Are any of these words relevant to you? Please tell me your name. My name's John. you're here but not able to speak or tell me your name, can you try and light one of the devices up on the floor if you're not able to speak to me by telling me your name? It's just one grave here, it's just grave in the wood. Oh, John, we missed. Oh. Oh no, we'll be doing that in a minute. Is this a grave here, or is it just a memorial? No, this is the place that George lost his life. I'll turn that one off. Alright, you'll get your walking now. God, it's that long since I've been out. I don't know any. I can't find buttons. Not the first time I've said that. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Right. Close that down, close that down. Voice recorder. Are we ready? Everybody be quiet. Let me have a quick vape. Because I'm not allowed to vape while I'm doing an EVP. Trees come out again. That's been out a few times. Shown? What, you've shown yourself? That's me blowing my vape. I think there is, it says there's 3 or 4 on YouTube. There is more than one. There's more than you, Carol, they're just not speaking. Walking, slipping, walking. Cramp. I've got cramp. Good evening. If there's any energy here, I've just put a device on the floor you can try and speak into, try and talk into and answer any questions. So that when I play it back, I may be able to hear your voice. My name's John. Can you tell me your name, please? Can you tell me the name of the gentleman that lost his life here in the 18th century? How many energies are here and now? Do you mind me coming here to try and speak to you? What happens to the soul, to the energy once we pass? Once we leave this plane? What happens? Okay, we'll leave it there. My cramp's gone now anyway. Dave. I hope this is the right one. Walking, 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 flipping, walking. Cramp. I've got cramp. Good evening. If there's any energy here, I've just put a device on the floor you can try and speak into, try and talk into and answer any questions, so that when I play it back I may be able to hear your voice. My name's John. Can you tell me your name, please? Can you tell me the name of the gentleman that lost his life here in the 18th century? Me sniffing. I think it's... How many energies are here now? I think that must be traffic. You mind me coming here to try and speak to you? What happens to the soul, to the energy once we pass? Once we leave this plane? What happens? Okay, we'll leave it there. No. The cramp's gone there anyway. Didn't hear anything on that one. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pack everything up. I'm going to go for a wander, probably down to Collier. 15. Don't forget my balls. Elliot. Elliot? Right. Put this stuff back in bag and then I'll just make sure I've got everything and we'll have a wander down at Collier's Pond. Can't find my zip. Right, just make sure I've got everything. So unfit. Alright. Do. Right. Do you want citrus, necrophonic or dead wave on? Oh, we've got Paratech, which is a different Paratech, is it a new one?
Paratech by Api Droid.
I just pooped myself then. I don't even know how this one works. It's updated. Necro. Okay. Somebody else has put Necro. we'll have the wave on when we get down there. Turn it light up a bit though while I'm walking. So yeah, so that's George Yardley's grave, or memorial, whatever you want to call it. That's the log I kept tripping up over every time I walked past. You know. I hope you guys appreciate this because I hate the going down here. This is the only bit of the woods down here that I really, really don't like. Always freaks me out. It's not when I get down to the pond, that's not too bad. It's this bit, just round this corner here, until you get down to the pond. I always feel like I'm being watched. Who's here? You tell me, you know where I'm heading towards now? That's my breath, you can see. Can you tell me your name? Cheers, Jules. One, two, they're coming for you. Is there any nature spirits, any elemental energies here? Actually, don't feel too bad down here tonight. Feels a lot lighter down here tonight for some reason. I don't mean lighter as in brighter, I mean the energy just feels lighter. Sometimes feels quite heavy down here. Quite claustrophobic. Dead. Although I can hear. But I mean, there's going to be animals in here anyway, isn't there? So, oh, do you know, this blooming chat on Facebook's doing my head in. It goes, scrolls up about 3 and then stops. I'm just going to turn this off a minute. So this is what they call the Collier's Pond. It was actually, I don't think it was anything to do with Collier. They've actually fenced it all off now. Didn't used to be fenced off. It's now a nature reserve. You can hear the road just past there. So I'll tell you what information it says on about this on here. It says this was created in 2008 and 2009. It was named by the winner of a competition. The Wood Collier's grave is about 100 metres uphill. Before the pond existed, the area was a disused ganister quarry. Ganister is a hard rock containing much silica, which was excellent for making furnace linings for Bessemer converters. These were much used in the 1850s to 1920s for converting iron to steel. Ganister was quarried, washed, ground and mixed to a paste. This could be used to make bricks, which then lined furnaces, or mixed with a plastic material to be moulded over difficult areas. Its silica content meant that it became almost glass-like with the heat and did not crack. Ganister was taken away by a tramway until the quarry was abandoned around 1910. The abandoned quarry collected water and was rather an eyesore. Conservation was a large project. Layers of leaf waste were removed from the base of the area, then a synthetic liner was installed and its edges covered. As the pond filled up with rainwater, local wild plants were added to the edges. The pond now remains murky, partly because of dogs swimming in it, but supports frogs, newts, dragonfly larvae and other insects. So there you go. Cool. This is an old Ganister quarry. I keep hearing. I heard a growl then. I'm just going to put this down a minute. And I'm just going to have to open my legs. I'm not going to get as much gear out this time. A couple of flashy balls on the floor. Put his little wren bear there. Oh, I don't know if I kicked that ball or not, or whether it was flashing. But we shall see soon, hopefully. Can you see my balls? You know, worse. I'm here all week. If you just lick the ball up then, could you do that again for me, please? Try and light one of them balls up for me. I'll go near the bear. I'll show you how they work. And that other ball just works the same. If you're able to light those up for me, that'd be amazing. I'm going to put another device on now. This one's very similar to the last one we had on. Just takes a minute to set this one up. Sorry if anybody's got headphones on. I do forget that that one's louder. Oh, Nanny, Claire, me up, teddy bear. Who's here with us now? Is there any energy here that wishes to communicate with us? There is, you can either tell me your name. Tell me your name. If you're not able to tell me your name, try and light one of those devices up again. Try and light the ball up. If that's what you did before. Sorry, Beth. Tom? Who's Tom? Who's Tom? Tommy, you happy for me to be here to communicate with you? Or Jack?
What?
That's a Lauren or Warren?
Nah.
Nah. How many energies are here?
I guess you.
Try and tell me how many energies are here. Try and tell me, give me a number. 12? I'm trying to listen. So if there's 12 energies here, can one of you step forward? One of you step forward or use your combined energies to try and either move one of the balls on the floor and knock the teddy bear off that log, that stump, or light the bear up. Where's the pot? What pot? Right, I'm going to try one more. It's a bit squealy, that one, isn't it? Going off that dead wave a little bit. I'm going to try one more. I don't know if it's going to work on this speaker. But I'll try it. If not, I'm going to have to get other thing out. Thing, you know what we call it. Forgot what we call it now. Yeah, that thing with that amplifier thing. I will try it with this first. Hey, dear me. Oh God, it's that long since I've used this. Here we go. I know it's right loud, that one. It's like quiet and then it goes really like screechy loud. Gone off that one a little bit, dead wave. It used to be brilliant. It used to be my favourite one. Could put, what's it called now? What's that app called that nobody likes? Could put that one on.
Value.
Solomon, that's it. Can you hear that alright? Well, you would do if I were chucking speaker about.
Or
Charlie.
fine.
Who's here with me?
Fall. And elephant.
Is that correct? Is there 5 energies here? Or fine? What did you say? 5 or fine? Can you try and repeat it? Is there a child's energy here? Carol, you think it said fine? I can't remember what that box thing's called that we have. What time is it? Did you just ask me what time it was? It's 9:46, approximately. Try and show yourself near the bear as either a shadow, a light, a mist. Are you able to do that for me, please? No, this is quantum box. That box thing we use with reverb and noise killer thing on it. Oh my god, it's gone out of my head. What it's called? Somewhat box, I think it. I don't know. I can't remember. It's totally gone. No, it's not an amp. It's the it's that amp. Wish you all heard. It's oh, it's that amp thing I use, and I plug Spirit Box into it, and sometimes plug Quantum Box into it. It's like a speaker, but it's got reverb on it, and it's got a noise killer on it. And I forgot what it's called now. Do you know? Oh well. Doesn't really matter, it's not that important. Who's sad? Hey, John P. Is there a child's energy here? If there's a child here, are you able to tell me your name? Kieran? It's Sam. Sam, are you the small child? Oh, not Alice Box. It's that thing that Uff made one, and he sells them for like £1,000, and you can make one yourself for about 50 quid. And I forgot what they're called now. My memory's getting shocking. Sam, are you 5 years old? Oh, Spirit said Alice Box. Or Alison Box. Come on, try and move the bear for me. Sam, are you 5 or 4? Right. You 5 years old? Or are you 4?
You.
Yes, after 4, yes to 4. Do you know what year you were born? Sam? Do you know what year you were born?
Spectres.
Left. Present.
Lucy.
Wait a minute. Probably. You normally swear at me at some point. Let me just turn this round a minute. It's my shadow. Freaked at me own shadow now. Right guys, I am going to go across to our members area just for a little while now tonight. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's investigation. It has been nice to get back out again. It's getting cold now though, my feet are absolutely freezing. But I'm going to go on members now for a little bit, probably have another walk round and see what happens. So yeah, thank you for joining us tonight guys. Thank you for your stars if you sent stars, it's muchly appreciated. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Lindsay didn't tell me what we're doing tomorrow. She didn't say. I don't know if she's coming on tomorrow or not. What's happening? But yeah, anyway, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Members, I shall see you on our members page in about 2 or 3 minutes because I ain't staying in here on my own very long. So your guys coming with me. And yeah, stay safe guys. See you all very, very soon. And bless be. Good night. I'm a whispering because there might be ghosties.